really kind of wanted it to roll off of that edge just a little more. That's okay, because a lot of these, when they get the full length flakes and not the actual overshots, and they just blend this back a little ways this way to maintain the convexity. See this nub right here, I was trying to make sure I didn't hit that so I can use it to go back this way. I don't know about this. I just took this flake through here and I left part of the platform to try to go through here. I don't know what's going to happen. This is could be catastrophic. Oh my gosh, that was nice. It followed that one ridge right through there so nicely. Alright, from the end of this flake there's a platform right there. I'd really like to get a decent flake across there. The other side isn't really prepped for overshot, so I just want like a full length flake to be fine. Alright, yeah, you can see it went to all the way across and just barely overshot. I think I'm going to stop right there with this one. It's very Clovis-y. This one goes all the way across, that one goes all the way across, that one goes all the way across, that one, this one right here, and there's another one underneath this one that goes all the way across, but this edge was really thick and I blended into it. That's typical of a lot of Clovises that I see because they try to maintain that taper from end to end. Okay, I want to strike right here, but I don't want an overshot. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of an overshot, but I don't want too much of one on this one because I want to come back right where this area is thick right here and go back that way. And it's not set up right at all, but I want to hit it anyway and just see if I can get a full length flake out of it. Oops. Yeah. Boy. Mess that up. That was decent. Alright, I took a chance where this big hinge is I put in there earlier and tried to shoot one a little ways past it. And I knew it wasn't going to be an overshot because the contours weren't right, but that was the result. I've got lots of bold flaking patterns, bold flakes on that. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna hit this. I sure would like this to be a overshot. It's isolated Pretty good. You can see the ridge there from the shadow. Too much. Here's one that don't feel right. Don't quite look right either. It's this platform right here. Follows that ridge, and I want it to feather over to here and over to here. I've really noticed that there's a certain feel, and if it ain't got that feel, it don't work. And this one ain't got that feel, but I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to try to give it my best. Damn it! Look at that. Crap. Hit right here and went across the base. Oh, it feels good. Alright, here's the second one I attempted. I fluted it. I only got one good overshot on it. The smaller ones are a lot harder for me to get the overshots on. I can do it, but everything has to be right, and not everything was right. But I fluted it with an ivory punch, worked the rock down to this stage with a hammerstone, and then did some rework on it after the fluting. So there's a couple of intrusive flakes on the flutes, but this is how I think they did it, and it looks, I think it resembles the stuff at the Wenatchee site. Alright, I didn't like that platform. It was, that probably would have broke it. So I went to the other side. I'll hit that one. Perfect. There's the flake. I have just completely messed up this bottom. I think I left too much thickness on this, and I think I'm either gonna get it or I'm gonna mess it up. Right here. Man, I need an overshot, but not too much of one. Oh. I don't believe I could have gotten luckier. That overshot came out right where that one is. I fluted it, actually fluted this side first, and I used the ivory punch, and I put a couple small guide flutes up there, and then I guess I wasn't used to using the ivory punch. I kind of crushed the platform on this side, so I didn't really get much of anything. I still didn't fix my problem. I crushed the platform here. Finally got it right. And put a nice guide flute there, and then fluted it up there. But really, I'm thinking about just leaving it like this. It's pretty rugged, and I don't really know if they made them like this, to be honest, but if I think like if I try to think like they did, then there's just all of these utilitarian edges that are on here that are just super mega sharp. I don't know if I want to mess with anything right now or not. But as they rework these, then they can refine these. They hit these ridges again, there and here, and that would bring the shape right in. I don't know, at least for now I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe because it's just ate up with overshots, and I don't want to take a chance of obliterating them. I'd also like to mention that, you know, I've definitely come there's been some really tough things for me to figure out when it comes to doing these overshots with hammerstone and just this technology in general. But one of the things that I haven't figured out very well yet, or at least not efficiently, is maintaining the right shape when you're done. Like this one here is, I mean, that's just as good as it gets. And you know, on the ruts, there's only one overshot left on this thing, and there couldn't have been much overshots from here to here. There couldn't have been many of them on either side. If they did, they would have had to have been just right. The body would have had to have been just right, or else this wouldn't have been able to be fluted the way that it was. Now, it's hard to get this shape and still get the big overshots at the same time left on there without obliterating them. Couldn't find all the refits, but I did find some. The point is in there, and these are the refits. On this side I could only find 2.